Well, hello and welcome people to the internet to Spirit Hunters Infinite Horde. This is a bullet heaven that has been out for a little while. It came out back in June of 2023, so some of you guys may have already heard of this one. However, this is one I have not gotten around to play, and I saw that it was on sale. I've had it on my wish list forever, and I saw that it was on sale as part of the like Black Friday fall Steam sale or whatever for like half off. So I was like, oh, sick! I will definitely pick it up for, you know, like $8 is like, do I want to try it? Do I not? $4 is like, heck yeah, snap that off in an instant. This is one that what caught my eye was, first of all, skill tree, and actually like a good looking skill tree for something I like, but also some interesting gameplay. Like if we take a look at the tutorial here, we're going to be upgrading skills. Skills can be upgraded to a max of level 25, but we can choose kind of how we want to go about upgrading those skills. So we can either go for like mass quantity of spears, or we can just go for a few really hard hitting spears, which is a really cool concept that, you know, one that we don't see all too often. Typically when we're leveling up skills, it's kind of linear in fashion and it's always the same every time. So I think that could be a really interesting kind of different change of pace. And so I've kind of been looking for another bullet heaven to kind of sink my teeth into, and maybe this is the one we do. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And of course, if you do like the video and you want to see more, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more roguelite action. But let's just jump in here. We're gonna go, let me just clear this. Are you sure? Yeah, I didn't do anything. I literally just hit start. This is as far as I got. And then I was gonna do like a practice run. I was like, you know what? Let's just do first impressions and all that. I'm curious, do you guys prefer videos where it's like 100% first impressions, I've never touched the game, or do you prefer the types of videos where I do like a run or two to get an idea and then kind of walk you guys through the different features of the game? Let me know, because I know some people are like, dude, you missed this, it's so obvious. And it's like, well, it's my first time playing the game, I'm not going to get everything perfect. So we have two different characters here. We have Magnus the Dark Mage, who is very easy, it looks like. Regenerates some health upon level up. We got some speed and HP. Starting synergy, 10 HP recovery on every orbital fire upgrade. Okay, so we want to be leveling up orbital fire. You're orbited by a ball. Oh, okay, and I typically like this type of skill. That being said, if we switch, oh wait, so it switches with each weapon. Okay, and we have 5 different weapons here to pick from. Well, let's start with the orbital fire, but we also have cleave. Ooh, that one's kind of cool. Actually, we have a whole different, oh my god, there's so much I'm looking at. Okay, Vivian the sorceress, soul magnet increases in size by 5 each level. And the synergy changes for each weapon. Okay, there's a lot here. Oh my god, and we have a hero ability. Right, we have active abilities in this game, which is something I love in bullet heavens. Become a dark vampire that rips through the horde, gaining move speed and lifesteal for 7 seconds. 7 uses per run. Okay, so it's limited. So let's do that, and let's go with let's just go with orbital fire to start. There's so much here to look at, but we're just going to kind of jump in here and see what the gameplay is like, because I can sit here all day and reading those stuff. And then we're going to jump into Desert Runes, 15 minutes. It looks like, I believe this is all meta progression currency. No curses found. That's probably a good thing. Looks like these might be different difficulties for maps. And let's just jump into it. Let's get her started. Oh, I like this kind of like 2D, 3D type look. That's kind of cool. It's different than other 2D, 3D type looks that we've seen before, or that I've seen before. Let's see. So these are all new skills. So there's nothing necessarily that tells me anything about them. So let's just go with arrow. I'm assuming that's a little bit more direct damage. Okay, and I was just double checking. Oh, wait, is it just the last direction that oh, it's the last direction I went. I don't like those. Okay, well then let's go with, let's grab the spears. Yeah, okay, it was hard to tell because I was hitting like a couple buttons at the same time, but yeah, the arrow is just going the direction that I went. Okay, so I would like a little bit of a description on what the weapons do. Let's grab Ice Ring as well. Okay, so we can visually see the cooldown on Ice Ring. Increases freeze damage per tick, increases crit hit chance, increases orbital radius. Sure. Let's go. Actually, I probably should have held on for that, since that gives us some upgrades. And I tend to like these circles to be a smaller radius. So we've got, is this our level indicator down here? Yep, looks like it. Okay. Increase burn damage per tick. Increases attack size. Ooh, I do like attack size, but I think I'm just going to go with damage. And now there is a bunch of stuff. Okay, so let's see. Orbital radius, I don't really care about. Rotation speed, that I do like. So there's a bunch of stuff on the map that I should be looking for that we can kind of break open for different types of currencies, I believe. Now, it looks like on the bottom of the map, there's an indicator of how close we are to each elite, which is super nice. That way we don't have to remember, like, a timestamp or anything for each boss. There we go. Get some coin. Okay, so the freeze ring, it looks like maybe it damages, but I think it's just a freeze. I don't think there's any damage there. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Could be wrong about that. Oh, interesting. So for each type of upgrade, you're limited as well. So you can't get like 25 ranks into rotation speed. I do like that it shows all the different stats that you have on each weapon over here. That's super nice. Oh, wow. Rerolls are kind of expensive. Okay, so let's go ahead and increase the rotation speed again. I'm hoping that eventually we'll be able to increase the number. And it does look like we're capped out at 4. Okay, so 4 is the amount of skills that we can have. Decrease cooldown rate, increase damage. Let's just go for more damage. Although maybe I should have gone with cooldown. Since I guess my logic there for why I would prefer cooldown over damage is that it's one of those abilities that I don't really like because it only shoots in the direction that you're last moving. And so I would rather it be quicker, so that way I don't have to, like, hold my direction for longer, kind of like this, if I, like, want it to shoot in a certain direction. Oh, okay, we got a chest here that we got to hang around for. We got a little bit of currency over here that we'll pick up here in a second. Okay, let's try out our ability here. So this just allowed me to just run. Oh my god, that's a lot of stuff. Let's go for more damage. So I just, oh my god, I literally just walk into enemies and they die. Okay. Let's increase the freeze size. Yes, I definitely want to increase that. It was feeling a little bit small to me. Wow, that chest was great. Is this chest going to be just as good? Because that gave me a ton of stuff. Watch, it's going to be like, to give yourself an additional 5 HP, you need 100,000 gold. So we're like, well... Okay, let's increase the freeze size. Man, these chests are just like dopamine city. Increase number. Yes. Increase number. Yes. Oh, wow. We juked that bee like crazy. Decrease cooldown. Let's increase the area size of our arrow. So that way it makes it, yeah, that way it makes it a little bit easier for us to get hits with it. Freeze damage. Oh, so it does do a little bit of damage. Interesting. I didn't notice the damage being done before. That's a lot of damage. What was that? Oh, that's our first elite. Okay. Okay, so it looks like elites are immune to any kind of CC. Good to know. Let's go ahead and pop vampire mode. Let's go for Let's go cooldown. Oh, are you a little frightened? Are you a little scared, Mr. Boss Boy? Okay, well now I'm the frightened one. Oh, goodness. So it looks like that there are different types of chests, but I'm not exactly sure what was different about that chest than the other chest we got, other than just the visual style of it. And did we beat the elite? Or is he still hanging out around here somewhere? Because he was kind of running away from us. I'm guessing at this point that we did beat him. Okay, it looks like more meta progression currency, I'm assuming. Yeah, man, I really want more orbital fire. And I don't know if these coins are used for meta progression either, so it's like, do I spend them here for rerolls or do I not? Actually, let's just go ahead and pop this and just run through all of them. Okay, nice. Oh, so many breakables. Love to see it. Love to see it. Actual stuff to like hunt down and you know, hunt down and pick up. This has been, look, a little behind the scenes here, guys. This has been a day of recording where, oh God, man. Sometimes you just sit down to record and you're like, all right, I got a list of like 10 different games to try out today. And then 9 of them just turn out to be garbage. And it's so refreshing to have one that's not. Like, to have things that you actively want to see in games, all like just, you know, things like if you're playing a Bullet Heaven, having destructibles around the map that give me something to hunt down and look for and keep my attention, as opposed to just like infinitely spawning enemies and that's it. You know, having like showing the stats of my weapons. Now, to be fair, this also didn't show any description of the weapons. I will put that down as a negative towards the game. I would like to know what the weapons do before I take them. Which, of course, does answer itself after you take it once, then you know what the weapon does. But, you know, if it's the first time I'm taking it, I want to have a description to know if that's a weapon that I want to take or not. You know, the boss not having a health bar, I'll put down as a slight negative. I would definitely like to have a health bar. Oh, that's what it... Hold. Ugh, I've been playing too much and my throat's freezing up. What is this? Okay, there's a whole other thing here. Okay, so I answered that for myself. Why this chest was different than the other chest, because it was the first boss that we fought. Let's go for. I feel like I just want to go for bigger freeze size. Oh, I see. Okay, so it is doing a little bit of damage, just not much. Let's decrease the cooldown of the spears. I'm just surprised that orbital fire, there's no number. Even if it was just one more, I would be happy with one more. Maybe I've just been getting very unlucky. Do we start going for critical hit? Probably not. Let's just go for cooldown. Yeah, like this freeze ring, I probably would have taken, or the ice ring, I probably would have taken like the scythe over it, you know? We're going to increase the number of spears. Going to increase the size as well. Just make a bunch of spears. That's really the majority of our damage, I think, is coming from those spears. So I just want to make those as good as possible. Basically, I want to freeze a bunch of enemies and then have the spears take care of them. Okay, we got a bunch of breakables. Let's go ahead and pick these up. Again, I'm not sure yet if there's any use for the coins outside of each run. If they can be used for meta progression or if they're just for inside the run. I did see in the tutorial that there was going to be an icon for when a shop pulls up in the run itself. But I haven't seen that yet, so I don't have really any confirmation there. We're going to increase the freeze damage tick. And then let's go ahead and vampire these suckers. Okay, this is big yikes with the attacks I have at this current moment. Okay, we got to do this to get some lifesteal going. Get back up to full, kind of reset here. I am a little worried because like 3 out of my 4 abilities I feel like are not good. Again, if I could get more numbers on my fire orbital, I feel like I would be doing okay, but just 1 is just not that good. Maybe it's something like maybe the modifiers, maybe I can get like I can unlock more of them for skills as we go farther. So maybe like number is one that I have to unlock in meta progression. I can see that being a thing. And this is just like the base form of the spell. Okay, so we got 2 very close back-to-back elites here, which is a little scary. Gotta get out of there. I'm gonna get stuck in there and just end up dying. And I gotta hold on to my vampire because I only have 2 uses left and I don't want to just spend them recklessly. Alright, here's Big Worm Boy. Oh, he can actually be frozen. Nice. Okay, we took him out pretty easy. Ah, here we go. Here's a shop. Okay. Now, what can we buy from here? I can buy health recovery, which you don't really need. I can buy medium jar of blue. Okay, so experience, runes, crystal. So I don't know what these are used for yet. So let's just go ahead and kind of spread the love here. I'm so close to being able to afford that. But unfortunately, okay, so if I go into a shop, once I come out, I lose the opportunity to go back in. Okay. Well, we know that now. One thing that I'll say I haven't noticed yet is I'm very surprised we have not seen any magnets yet. That's one of those standard things that I'm kind of expected to see here, especially with how many, like, kind of small quality of life things, or not even quality of life isn't the term that I would think to use, but elements that are common to a lot of other bullet heavens that this game is using. I guess I'm just going to keep increasing the damage of our freeze, because our freeze is kind of one of our primary damage sources now. It's not a great one, but I mean it is. Okay, we're getting surrounded here. I think I'm gonna hold off on spending it, just in case I want to use it twice on the final boss. My vampire form, especially since I'm still kind of full on health. I don't want to use it kind of recklessly. Want to save it for a panic situation. Oh, we got another shop here already. Okay. Let's see. So I guess we'll grab the stack of crystals, and then we'll grab the blue souls for more experience. Okay, so we're almost at boss time. I'm curious to see if this boss can be frozen, though. We've kind of had a mixture of... Oh, you know what? I bet that first boss we couldn't freeze because he was specifically a fire enemy. I wonder if there's an elemental aspect to these enemies. Right? Because all the other bosses we've been able to freeze. Like the big worm we were able to freeze. Oh, big bug. Big bug. Just trying to collect all this stuff, see if we can't get another level up. Okay, so this guy is immune to freezes, which is too bad. It's kind of like, you know, one of our 4 spells that he's not affected by. It's a little unfortunate. Oh, has this popped up for all the other bosses? This is super nice. Where did my health go? Okay. I'm gonna be honest. Did I just get one big hit? I thought I was good. And then I just, like, disappeared. Okay. I see you're awake, Hunter. Welcome back to the world of the living. I'm the Oracle. I will be here to recover your soul when you fall in battle. It is our sacred duty as spirit hunters to fight against the ever-growing dark spirit army. Explore the world to find crystals and runes which can be used to enhance your abilities within the divinity web. You will need to defeat certain enemies to unlock new skills. Though you will fall many times, I will always be here to revive and strengthen you. Here, take these runes to begin your journey. Good luck, hunter. And we have a ledger here. Oh, okay, so this is just kind of like stats. Okay, so, oh my, yeah, this is what I was looking at before. This is crazy. This is what I like to see in games. This is great. Okay, so we clearly have this side of the map. The hero is unlocked. Ability unlocked. Yeah, see, I'm so surprised that there's no number. You can't increase the number of this ability. That's super weird. Increase all hero health. Desert and hard mode gives me more health. What is this one? Grand Hex unlocks the ability. Defeat fairy warrior. So is that... So that's probably a secondary cost besides the 25 that I need to do. Okay, so for stuff like this, where it says like ability damage is increased, is that applying specifically to the spears, or is this just everything? We also have these other nodes here, so maybe this is like a special node for this. Unlock 5 pets to find who will assist you on the battlefield. So can I... Oh, okay. Unlock pets. So we can look for them. Increases magnet range. Move speed is increased. Digs for loot. Mining speed is increased. Increases base damage. Okay, so let's... Oh, so it just literally unlocked all these. Okay, interesting. Unlocks the ability. Upon leveling up, you'll get one extra choice of upgrade. Okay, we'll take that as well. Poison Cloud. And then what do we have up here? Magic Mine. But, oh, okay, yeah, so that confirms it. So there is a secondary, you have to spend 30, but you also have to defeat 30 boom bugs in order to unlock this. Okay, and that's how we get to other heroes. Bone Shot. Okay, let's get Bone Shot. And then let's go ahead, let's see, I'm not worried about that one. I think Cleave is going to be one that I like. So let's go ability, let's go damage. Damage banner upgrades increase by 1. Damage banner upgrades. Oh, okay, I see. So anything that I take on this, or maybe it's just anything that says when you get more damage, it increases by 1. So instead of like damage by 1, it would be damage by 2. So I guess my question is, do these abilities only, like this ability right here, ability critical strike chance increase, I'm assuming that it only applies to this one. Let's increase our health. Oh, I don't have enough crystals for that. Okay, let's go for size increase, cooldown, damage over time increase, ability damage over time increase, hero health. Don't really like the arrows. Hero health, hero health. What do we have over here? Ability range or projectile speed? Let's go for speed. Okay, so we're good. Let's go for start the run. Okay, so let's try out Vivian here. Actually, let's do another Magnus run, but we're going to start out with this. Kills with Cleave have a 2% chance to drop a heart. That seems pretty good. Mod locked. Okay, so there's mods that we have to unlock at some point. High damage, close range melee attack. Yeah. Okay, let's go for this. Let's jump back in, give her another shot. Like I said, I'll be honest, I did not realize, I don't think my health was that low. Maybe it was just I got hit like really hard. Oh, and it's only in front of us. Okay. Yeah, I will say that the kind of directional based attacks that they only... Okay, so let's take the tornado since this one's new. The abilities that like only attack in one direction in front of us, I'm not the biggest fan of, even though it makes sense, right? It's a melee attack, so it should kind of shoot in front of you. It's just one of those things that I'm not the biggest fan of. So let's take Bone Shot. This one's new. I do kind of wish it could attack like in back of us, for example. Attack size, I will take. But that's more or less just, you know, what is the word I'm looking for? Like it's more personal. Increase range, sure. Let's increase the damage of that. I'm not sure what I want my last ability to be. Maybe I do just want it to be the... Although the freeze ring is not very good against the bosses. Knockback power. Let's go for more damage on the Bone Shot, I think. Because now I do have a weapon that goes side to side, and I also have a weapon that can go up and down. Increase number of slashes. What do I want for my last ability? Like, Ice Ring makes sense, because then we can freeze enemies and then just go to town on them with Cleave. Okay. We just got to increase the range of it, though. Increase the size, and then we got to increase or decrease the cooldown of our slashes. Free size, there we go. We're gonna go for, yep, we'll just go for free size again. The other things weren't really what I was looking for. Damage, attack size. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the attack size and the tornadoes. Make it easier for us to hit enemies. Increase the slashes. I think the reason that I'm not a big fan of the directional attacks is that it makes it harder if you're running away from enemies to continue attacking them, right? Because it implies that if you're facing the enemy that you're moving closer towards them. And so it's a lot harder to target enemies. Or I shouldn't say it's harder to target enemies, but it's harder if you're in a more defensive play pattern. So I'm going to take the damage here. If you're in a more defensive play pattern, it's harder to attack them like while you're running away. Why are you purple? Let's increase the attack size here. Make it a little bit easier for us to hit with our melee. Oh, God. Did you just blow up? That looks like a new enemy. Hold up, hold up, hold up. We're chasing you down because you were dropping progression stuff, my friend. I will make my way back and collect all the stuff that I'm losing here. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to work our way back and grab or most things that we kind of left on the table here as we were running away. Here, let's go for, I guess we'll go for the knockback a little bit. Gonna pop into vampire mode here. Clear some of these guys out. Ooh, more tornadoes. Yes, please. Oh, is this our friend? I think this is our first friend. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and take the... What can we get for loot? I think I'm just going to take... Am I going to take base damage? Now, let's see what kind of loot he can give me. I'm assuming it's going to be like meta progression loot. Oh, he can give me like hearts. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's take a look in the shop. Ooh, we can get a magnet buddy. Okay, so let's grab that. And we're a little bit short on this. So let's go ahead and get some stack of runes. We want to go for damage. We can go for more freezing damage. I think I'm just going to go for more cleave damage. Yeah, we get a new friend. Let's go for increased base damage by 5. Just have like every chest here, every chest and mining opportunity in the same spot. Okay, let's go for, yeah, I want more slashes. especially with how much damage this is doing. Let's actually increase the tornado count, I think. I could have gone for more slashes, but I feel like increasing tornadoes is just pretty beneficial. It's more effective, obviously, hitting far away, right? Because it spreads out. I do kind of wish the tornadoes, maybe they like went, they spread out. So like it went from 2 in a linear fashion, like 1 on each side, and then 3 made like a triangle, 4 was like from every corner, 5 made a star pattern, rather than all being in the same location. I'm actually going to start increasing the damage of my bones here. There we go. Increase the size of our attack. So we can hit enemies that are a little bit farther away from us. Ooh, that's a different looking chest. That's a big magnet range. Oh man, I'm not close enough. I can't do both of those. So what is this chest? Oh, that's a really good chest. That's what it is. Holy moly. Increase attack size. Can I actually go in here? Am I going to take damage? Okay, no. So I was actually worried that the cactus there were actually going to damage me. Doesn't look like they do. Increase the attack size again. Let's actually increase the freeze duration. We haven't gotten any duration buffs for that yet. Rank 2 now digs for loot every 6 seconds. Or we can get a big increase on damage. Let's go for a big increase on damage. Let's go for attack size, I think. That was an easy kill. Interesting. So there's like a second elite there. Or maybe he spawned off the cactus? I don't know. Because there's only one elite there. Maybe there's multiple elites that spawn at this point. Let's go ahead and increase freeze duration again. Just keep enemies stun locked longer. Yeah, the way that we have this setup built, I feel like is a lot stronger than the first run we did. By a mile. Ooh, this is a nice looking chest. See, like having all these chests are just so nice because they just give the players something else to do besides just like mindlessly killing enemies, which is one of those things. I've played a couple new bullet heavens today, which you guys will see at some point on the channel, that just like doesn't do this, where they just have just infinitely like waves of enemies, but they have no like destructible boxes on the map, and it's just like, why would you not do that? It gives the player something to look for and to kind of do to progress their gameplay, as opposed to just like, okay, I'll just sit here and defeat enemies. Which, like, I get it is the ultimate goal of this style of game, but it's like it feels so simple because it's such a big dopamine burst, right? You get some of these chests and it's like, oh, I found a chest, and then you pop it open and it you know, spawns a million different experience orbs and health potions and, you know, meta progression stuff, and it's like, yeah. It's like, why would you not do that for your player? Yeah, I have not felt, I mean, I felt like once. One time at the beginning, I felt like it was a bit more necessary for us to use our ability, but so far I haven't really felt the need to. In this run, I've felt pretty good about where this build has been so far. Alright, shop. Let's go buck wild here on things we can buy. So let's buy all the meta progression stuff first. There we go. And then we can still buy the extra damage and don't even need the heals. Let's go for... Let's decrease the cooldown. I'm just looking for more stuff that would help me in the final boss fight, and the freeze damage tick is not really going to help me there since the boss is immune to that. And we're not having any problem with these little mobs, so at this point I want something that's going to help me. So having faster cooldown on the tornadoes I feel like is going to be more beneficial. And I think there was something up in this direction. I'm going to look there next. I thought I saw something right on the corner of my screen when I started going down to like the 7 or 8 o'clock. So I'm going to check that out just to make sure I don't miss something. Because God forbid someone's going to be like, you missed this super secret drop, man, at the 48-minute mark. You're an idiot. You missed it. It's like, yeah, maybe. But now you can't say that. Yeah, there we go. This is another shop. What do we got here? Movement speed increased. I don't feel like that's necessary. Let's go for the small stack of crystals, because I feel like that was something that I needed more of. I feel like that's what I ran out of first in terms of meta progression. And we're not getting as many of those, so I want to make sure that we're good on those. Let's go for cooldown rate. Make sure we can attack faster. Ooh, got a big mining rock. There's also another thing down here that we're gonna grab afterwards. And there's, oh my god, there's so many things. Okay, so I can't go that way. I can go this way though, and I can work on unlocking both these at the same time. Give me all that. Yes, please. Knockback power, cooldown rate, crit hit. Yeah, let's go for some more crit. Oh my god, yeah, we're just like running through enemies. Let's go for more tornadoes. And this time I am going to have to be a little bit more aware about my health, but I feel like we're just going to kill the boss so fast with this build. then I'm not going to have to worry about it. Our damage is just like so much better than the last time. We'll get this one last chest here. There we go. Yeah, that was a little bit easier, huh? We were taking some, like, decent-sized damage, but it was... Oh, my God. Okay, we just collect everything on the... Well, maybe not everything on the map, but we collect a bunch. Okay, so yeah, the bosses are not necessarily the same every time. Interesting. So, yeah. Look at the cleave damage. Holy crap. Yeah, so Bone Shot wasn't all that great. Ice Ring, while not doing a lot of damage, did do a lot of crowd control for us. So I still think Ice Ring was actually our second best skill. Interesting. Okay, so Oracle time. Let's go. So let's see. So we have a bunch to upgrade. What happens if I just hit Oracle? Is it just giving me... Oh, she just says more stuff here. Okay, so we can unlock some more stuff here. Let's take a look. There's another hero here. So we can unlock this ability. Can we unlock this one yet? We cannot. Let's see. So this gives us more additional gold. Can't do this one yet. Unlocks the... Okay, so I should probably do this because the new area is going to give me access to new enemies. Increase all hero loot magnet reach. Okay, I feel like that's pretty good. One more shop can appear on the battlefield. Oh, okay, so there's limited numbers? Well, there's a new hero here. Oh, I can't do that. Wait, why can't I do this? Oh, because I haven't won a challenge yet. Okay. To the bestiary. What is that? I see you have the bestiary in your hands. Keeping records of beasts you defeat will help us see what makes up the horde. Oh, okay. So it's just okay. So it's just a compendium of beasts. Oh, wow. There's a lot more enemies that can show up just in the desert itself. Okay, cool. Cool. We like that. Let's see here. What else can we go about and unlock? Increase 10% health. Drops a heart every 10 seconds. What else do we want to unlock here? Maybe this? Oh, hold up. Okay, we're good. Nothing in the game. My head just like went for a super swim. Projectiles fell farther. Ability damage increase. Okay, so we'll take more ability damage. You will cast +1 shock bolts. Great. Further projectiles. Nice. What else do we want to grab? We haven't fought slimes yet, so I can't go that way. We haven't fought fairy warriors. Desert Rune's hard mode. Okay, we can unlock that. Can't do this yet. What else do we want to do here? We could go... Might as well do this. Start with more gold. Oh, wait, I still haven't done a challenge, right? I keep thinking that just says win. Ability damage over time. Oh, it's specifically thorn damage. Ah, I see. Okay, so it is labeled to this. And that's locked. Yeah, that's locked. Okay, I think I'm just going to stay right here. And we're just going to keep it as is. God, there's a lot here. Okay, so is that all the progression? That looks to be... Yeah, that looks to be all the progression, which I say all the progression, but that's still quite a bit. There's this, so we have... Right, so we have like 3 different modes and all these. Oh, there's actually more locations than I initially thought there was. Okay. And then So we have weapons to unlock, we have heroes, and then we have these mods, which I'm not... Ah, there we go, multi-flame. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so that's what we're going to have to look... The mods are what's going to make this more interesting. Got it. All right, well, that was an interesting first look at Spirit Hunter. There's a lot going on here that I really like. Yeah, I think this is a perfectly solid bullet heaven. I think that I'm trying to think. I think I got to play this one a little bit more to kind of solidify my thoughts. Kind of like, is there any progression for specific characters? I don't really think so. We got to go and figure out how to start getting these mods, right? Are the mods like out here? Hero, map. Ah, there we go. Okay, so the mods are pretty far out on the map. Then we have all these are brutal damage. Brutal damage. What does that necessarily mean? Not sure, but it looks like we're going to have to go down here in order to get there. So I'm not exactly sure how to open up this. Do I need to clear this first? And then does that open up this? Because there's no immediate web to get down here. So I'm not 100% sure on that. So it looks like in order to increase certain, like there's a massive tree here for skills, which is pretty crazy. So you see, this is kind of the skill tree that I like because it incentivizes you to kind of choose a path. And especially this one, where not only do you have to choose a path based on the upgrades that you want. For example, let's say I wanted this one specifically, Spear Cage ability mod. Well, in order to get there, I'm going to have to go this way, which means that as I'm spending resources going this way, I'm not going to have the necessary resources to go get like Ricochet ability mod, right? But the other thing is that this kind of pushes you forward because it's like, oh, well, in order to get here, I'm going to have to get the Shadow Shuriken, which means I need to defeat Dead Banshee. Then I have to do crit chance, and it looks like I can't see what the requirement is yet because I haven't unlocked this, so you can't like preemptively do it. So I like the fact that, oh, I can get a new hero. Sick. He looks super cool. So now there's like incentive. See, win one challenge with Conrad. So now there's incentive for me to go find a challenge, fight it with Conrad. And so it's kind of a way to give you some incentive and forward direction as to how to progress your game. So I love this system. This is great. I love this setup. I thought that the pets were actually a super cool way of doing kind of the static passive bonuses, because we've seen a lot of times in the past, it's just like, if you're going to increase your magnet, it's literally just a button you click and then you don't kind of notice anything. But it doesn't affect the gameplay at all to kind of put it on a pet, but it's just kind of a cute thing that you get some pets that follow you, and I really appreciate that. The way that the spells level up, the fact that you can kind of customize them to how you want to play them, I think is going to be super interesting depending on how they interact with certain heroes, how the mods really work with how they start working. I think that this one could be a potentially pretty deep bullet heaven. Again, I don't have any experience with this. It has been out for a while, so maybe some of you guys do. Let me know if I'm kind of on the right track about that, if the game opens up a lot as we get further into progression. And of course, if you do want to see more of this one, just let me know down below in the comments, or you can show me that you like this video by smashing that like button. And of course, if you do want to see more roguelite action just like this, you can always hit that subscribe button as well and help support the channel, and let me know that you guys are enjoying the content. But guys, that's going to do it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Ganyonz. I'm out for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time.